Ciao belli, come va? Oggi parleremo del complemento oggetto diretto. Today we're going to discuss the direct object, and the direct object is crucially important for communication. What is the direct object? The direct object are words such as me, him, them that are used instead of a noun to show who is affected by the action of the verb. For example, I see him. Him will be the direct object. Why? Because I is the subject. I do something in a sentence. I see, and him is the something or someone affected by the action of the subject. I see him, or he sees me. Do you like carrots? You would be the subject and carrots would be the direct object. So for today's lesson, we're going to ask for some help from Lucho the rabbit. He's going to help us today with the direct objects. Lucho is a rabbit, and unlike other rabbits that are fuzzy and sophisticated and delicate, he is a rude, burly, surly rabbit, hairy, who likes sports, drinks beer, and is not really interested in his Italian heritage. But possibly he's going to start to be interested in that. So we're going to use his help to discuss the direct objects and the direct object pronouns. All right, so let's see the rabbit Lucho. Hairy, scary, burly, surly. Lucho guarda la partita. And then you might see the vocabulary in here and in here that will help you with the sentences. Lucho guarda la partita. Lucho watches the game. You remember that in Italian, all nouns are either masculine or feminine. If you are not sure about that, there is a video on the same channel that deals specifically with that topic, so you might see it before if you're not clear on that. Lucho guarda la partita. So he sees it, and that partita is a feminine singular noun in Italian. Let's see the next one. Lucho beve la birra. Lui beve la birra. Here I substituted the subject pronoun for the subject. He drinks the beer while he's watching the game. Lui mangia della pizza. He eats some pizza. Not all pizza, just a piece. So it is a partitive. All right. So you have here the vocabulary. You have here the new or possibly not so new verbs. So here you have the little table of the direct object pronouns. So, lui guarda la partita. La partita is it. In Italian, there is no it. Every it in Italian, it is either masculine or feminine. So in this case, la partita could be substituted by what? By me? Nope, you're not the game. By ti? Nope, it's not. Lo, it's it, masculine, and la is it, feminine. So we notice that la will be the direct object pronoun that could be substituted for the word partita. As in English, you say he watches the game. Instead of the game, you could say he watches it. It is the game. It in Italian is la. But there are two its because one is masculine and one is feminine. Lui beve la birra. The next sentence. Birra is a singular feminine noun. In English, he drinks beer or he drinks it. It has only one form. In Italian, it has two forms. In this case, it is la because it is, again, feminine singular noun. Then you see that Lui mangia della pizza. La pizza happened to be also singular feminine noun, and it also, its form of it will be la. So he eats it in English will be la mangia. So you could substitute here the noun in all of them and say la guarda, he watches it. La beve, he drinks it. La mangia, he eats it. Note that in all of them, the word order is different from English. In English, you say he eats it, he watches it, he drinks it. In Italian, it is it, he watches it, he drinks it, he eats. Okay, so please pay attention to the word order as it is not exactly the same. All right, so let's leave the surly burly Lucho rabbit watching his game and see with more detail the um, direct object pronouns. Please make sure that you memorize them. They need to be learned by heart. To understand this concept is completely not enough for speaking. In order to speak, you need to absolutely memorize that little table. So let's see. Let's see here other examples. You know that panino is a sandwich, and other words you already know here on this page. So let's see. Lucho lo mangia. Why did I say lo? Because I substituted the noun sandwich for its pronoun lo. Yeah, he eats it. What does he eat? He eats it. Note that the direct object pronoun always answers to the question whom or what. Let's check. What does he eat? He eats a sandwich. He eats a panino. So lo mangia is the singular masculine this time noun, and we substitute the word sandwich for the word eat. In Italian, we substituted il panino for lo. So Lucio lo mangia would be Lucio eats it. Or in Italian, the word order is Lucio it eats. Next one is lui la mangia. Why is it la? Because again, it is it. But pizza in Italian is feminine, ends on a, as panino ended on o, most masculine ends on o, most feminine end on a. Not always, but often. Lui la mangia, you choose it right from here, from this table. It is the direct object pronoun, but it is feminine and singular. Then lui la beve, he drinks it. It is feminine again because birra is a feminine singular noun. Lui la beve, he drinks it. Don't forget that the word order is different. It's he, it drinks. Next one is, let's see the plural. Panino was here, but panini is here. In English, often panini is used as a singular, but it's just a wrong usage, so we will not pay attention to that. The singular one is supposed to be panino, and the plural one is supposed to be panini. So let's do it in the right way. Lucio li mangia. Why is it li? Li, it is because it's plural, masculine noun. Panino in singular, panini is the plural. He eats them. Or in Italian, it would be he, them eats. Lucio le guarda. You already remember from the previous page that partita is a game. Le partite is plural, right? It was la, and then it becomes le because it is plural this time. And so Lucio le guarda means he watches them. The most important part of this information is that all the direct objects answers to the question whom or what. What does he eat? He eats sandwiches or he eats them. What does he watch? He watches games or he watches them. All right. So let's see. These ones are subject pronouns. English and Italian, these ones are the direct object pronouns. Yeah? So that's how they correspond between English and Italian. The only difference is that voi, which is you, informal, plural in Italian, has to be added to that little table. Yeah? All right, so once upon a time, Lucio, this really burly hairy rabbit, met his friend, who was like a Yoda character rabbit, and he gave to him magic coffee. Lucio drank the coffee and became seriously interested in Italian, started learning much better, and got back to his Italian roots. He became more sophisticated rabbit. He even abandoned beer and sports and started reading more books and drinking more wine. Let's see what happened. While we are in suspense with the Lucio's change of life, let's translate these sentences. Let's stop the video here, translate these sentences, and then change the page and see the translation. And let's see why we used one or the other direct object pronoun. So let's stop here. All right, hopefully you were able to come up with the following answers. So let's see. He sees me. The subject is he because he does something. Sees is the verb that is conjugated according to the subject. Me is the direct object because I'm receiving the action of the subject. So Louis would be he, optional subject pronoun in Italian, unlike in English. Mi is the direct object pronoun. Vede is the conjugated verb vedere, you see it right here, and it is conjugated according to the subject lui. So lui mi vede, correct, or mi vede, both are correct. Next one, io, subject pronoun, lo, direct object, masculine singular, vedo. Where did I get it? I get it right from here because it is the singular masculine. So it means I see him. The next one would be she, it's them. Lei, she, optional subject pronoun. Li, plural direct object. Why is it li? I took it right from here. It's masculine plural. Mangia, eats, conjugated according to the subject pronoun lei. But you might ask me here, would it be correct to say le? And I will say yes, it is completely correct because them is not clear whether it's masculine or feminine, so it could be both. So both answers in this case will be correct, but they have to be plural because them is plural. So lei li mangia or lei le mangia, both are correct. The next one is loro ci vedono. Loro, subject pronoun, optional as usual, because Italian is the language of freedom. Ci is us, the direct object pronoun. Vedono is the verb conjugated according to the subject pronoun loro. Yeah? All right. So let's go back to our Lucio, who went back to his roots and got a nice sophisticated scarf, started reading books, and even switched his beer for wine. Fell in love with Italy, traveled a lot, was a very good student, and basically his life changed tremendously. So the most important thing is you learned the direct object pronouns by heart and you immediately can come up with me when you see that is a direct object in English. You can say lo immediately because you know that him is the third person singular pronoun. She eats them. You see that here you have two possibilities because it is ambiguous in Italian whether them is masculine or feminine, could be both. And finally, they see us, you see immediately that it's she. Okay? So, what have we learned in this lesson? We learned in this lesson the following. The most important thing is to memorize the pronouns. It's completely not enough just to know them, to understand them. You need to memorize them. Number two, you pay attention to the gender and the number of the Italian nouns as they are different than in English, because in English it has no gender, but in Italian every it has either masculine or feminine gender behind it. It's a grammatical gender. There is no logic in it. Then you pay attention to the word order as it is different in Italian. In English, you say I drink them. In Italian, you say I them drink. Finally, keep calm and enjoy Italian language, just as Lucio did. Ciao belli!